Hey guys, me again. Oh my god, I almost just sat on our cute little friend right here. So I'm kind of in the jungle. I'm here in El Salvador. We have made it finally, and I'm here for 2 months to train and get ready for this contest that I have. And so I want to keep you guys updated on a full week of training here. Show you exactly how the waves are, how my training's going. We have all the boards. Let me show you exactly what we're working with. Okay, before we really get into it, I kind of like this format for the last video, so I'm gonna try it again for you guys. So before we really dive into my training here, I am currently in El Salvador, and where I am currently in El Salvador, things are very, very different. For starters, there is no grocery store for 2 hours away. The closest place to get gas is 30 minutes away. There's one cafe here, no place to do your laundry, no place to go to the gym, and so I have to get creative. Okay, so here they actually don't have anywhere to wash your clothes. I'm currently in the process of buying everything I need to wash my own clothes. Crushed it! This is the cost you pay to live in the jungle and surf in really beautiful locations. No, it's not the cost that you pay. I'm just learning how to be a better version of a not so spoiled city girl. Let me show you guys where I'm staying. How beautiful it is to stay right in front of the ocean. When I say I'm like really like in the middle of nowhere, I'm not kidding. Like I'm really in the middle of nowhere, and I have a dog now. Well, I have two. They just don't leave me. Like they never go away. They sit in front of my land when I go to sleep at night. This one is Benji and this one is Bambi. I also started giving them dog food. I drove an hour to go get them dog food because they're so skinny. This is Benji. Those are my two new dogs. Cleaning my own laundry. And then I'm gonna hang it on a line. I have so many clothes to wash. Oh my god. Locked out of my own house. The key to the house is right there. I genuinely think that there's a ghost in this house. There's a lot of weird noises. And ¿cómo es posible?
Pasa muchas veces.
Ajá.
Es normal.
Really? ¿En serio? No.
Cuando tú topas la puerta, cuando la cierras, ella sola se llave. Pero ya vendrá Don Nelson con otra llave.
Oh, perfecto. Gracias. Apparently it's normal here. So a lot of you guys have been asking about what boards I'm riding, why I'm riding them. I got some boards specifically for this training in El Salvador, so ask and you shall receive. So I brought 3 boards with me here to El Salvador. I brought 2 5'4" and 1 5'8". So my 2 5'4s are actually shaped by this guy in Brazil. He shapes for All-Americ, but he has his own label. It's called SRS. Go check them out. I got one board that was an All-Americ and one board that was an SRS. And these boards I got specifically here for El Salvador. I have had so many friends tell me, Nicole, you have to try the OG Flyer. The OG Flyer is the best board ever. So I got the OG Flyer. This board right here is a 5'4". It's 22.7 liters. It has a little bit of thicker rails, and I got this board in squash tail because this board is for the less perfect wave compared to a pintail. And so this board will be really good when the wave isn't perfect. When I get boards now, I go Team Light. My next board, this is the SRS model. I actually went with a pintail. El Salvador is the land of like the perfect point break wave. This board is gonna be really, really good in those conditions. Okay, lastly, this board is my step-up board. This is a 5'8". This is actually one of the first short boards that I like really started to learn how to do turns on. So this board was my main short board to start with, and now it's become my step-up board, which is like a very cool moment. It also has a pintail. For me now to ride this board, the wave has to be over 4 feet. So it kind of feels like a boat to me right now, but it's really good if the waves are really, really big. Okay, and that is your show and tell. Now back to training. We're in the jungle here, which obviously means that there's no gym for like 3 or 4 hours away from where I am. So I'm using Mother Nature to make my own gym here. This is what I'm thinking about using for my weights. And I would say it's about 10 pounds. I think that was a really successful nature workout. Bambi also thinks so. Hi Bambi! Tomorrow, you guys, the waves are supposed to pick up. And when I say pick up, I mean big. Like big to the point where I might have to bring out my step-up board, which is always really exciting. And so let's go see how they are. We're here for skate training. It's a new skate track. Very excited to be here. Oh!
Impulse, pump, dive, bottom turn, projection, carve, lap, pump. You missed the impulse, and you're not looking when you're doing this lap.
Okay, so that voice obviously is Francisco, my coach. We are here in Punta Mango, El Salvador. Map Technica is the program that I train with, and they are doing a camp here in Punta Mango, which is really cool, and I'm just tagging along because I need to continue my training and I need to continue it with my coach. So, about this camp, Map Technica does a camp every so often in El Salvador, in Peru, in many different places, and so if you want to progress your surfing as well, you can go to one of their camps like this one and you can progress your surfing too. All of their information can be found on their Instagram right here, or I've dropped the link in this video in the description. Click it, sign up for a camp, progress your surf training. I swear it's worth it.
Look, elbow, impulse, pump. Okay, good. Yeah, that's it. It's better.
This is Punta Mango. When the waves get really big everywhere else in El Salvador, this place holds a really good swell and it barrels. Okay, so you guys just saw how big the waves are, but I'm actually gonna be riding my 5'4" instead of my 5'8" because I'm gonna take the inside, the in-between waves, not the set waves. And this board is better for maneuvers. I'm using large fins because the waves are big.
You got large?
Yeah.
Do you have another side? Then give me just one. Sides. And no, this one.
Okay.
And medium. Or the middle one.
For the fins, we're using 2 larges on the side, and then the back fin, we're using a medium per Francisco. Okay, something about my filming that I always talk to you guys a lot about is land training, and it's something that has helped my surfing so much in my opinion because I do just as much land training as I do water training. This is a Carver and it has Carver wheels. I think I have C7 trucks here, and the board itself comes directly from Map Technica. The reason that this board right here is so much better than any other Carver that you're gonna see on the market is because this board is longer than the other Carvers that are out there, and so you can actually mimic your surf stance better. And that's why I use this board, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I use it and exactly what I'm training right now and the maneuvers that I'm working on. What I'm working on here is not only top turns, but how to do a nice long carve in these waves. Okay, so let's imagine this is the wave right here. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to project up the face of the wave. I'm trying to hold my elbow longer so that I have more of a carve versus just a top turn. Something that I have been struggling with is in my carve, returning back to the whitewater. That is something that I have not figured out yet. And so I'm gonna work on something on land that is going to try to trick my brain to make it happen in the water. So basically what I'm gonna try to do is on my projection, I'm basically gonna try to touch the water with this hand, and I am going to try to make that my like mindset trick to return all the way back to the whitewater. We will see if it works, but it's gonna take a lot of practice. It's gonna take a lot of repetition, but we are gonna make that attempt.
Up. Yeah, good. Back to the high line. Good.
That is my progress for the week. I know I have a lot of things to work on still. I'm still working on this carve. I'm actually gonna start working on my bottom turn so that I touch the water and it's more beautiful and I'm more compressed. And so that is the next step for me. I'm gonna keep recording and I'm gonna post a video next week of my progress. So I hope you all stay tuned and I hope you watch it because the contest is soon, you guys. It is at the beginning of December. That means I have 1 month. If there's anything else that you guys want to see in these videos that I'm not filming, please let me know because I will film it for you. And if you haven't already, if you're watching this video and you haven't pressed that subscribe button, please press that subscribe button. I so appreciate all of your guys' support and you watching these videos, and it really means so much to me because I am really trying to pursue this dream and all of your guys' support means everything to me. So thank you, and I will see you guys next week.